Alrighty, guys, we have the updated scores right about now. And as we speculated at the end of game 2 as well, 9-year-olds are at the very top with 32 points and a total of 16 kills. Weekend Warriors still maintain their second position with 20 kills and a total of 26 points. And Enchanted Canted Boys are still third with 22 points and 17 kills. So not much change in the top 3. Actually, no change in the top 3. But here's where things start to get interesting. Crimson in at number 4 from number 7. Hope Stars in at number 5 from nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Both at 19 points. There's just a kill difference, which is why Crimson is at the in the 4th position, while Hope Stars is in the 5th position. The kill difference is what's causing this little topple. Then we have PU again out of nowhere with 10 points coming in at at the 6th position. Team Woody, they have dropped from 4th to 7th. They've essentially changed positions with Crimson, and again, from the depths of nowhere comes this team, which I'm a bit hesitant to actually say out loud, but you know, it's what they want themselves to be called. Autism OP in rank 8th. So those are your top 8 teams that after game number 2 are looking to qualify. Again, the top 3 remain unchanged. It's 9-year-olds, Weekend Warriors, and Enchanted Canted Boys. But with an outside shot of playing in the finals next week are now Hope Stars and Crimson. They've kind of put in a pretty decent performance, 19 points. But the thing is, again, the race at the top is so slim. It's 10 points. One win and that difference can be balanced. One bad game from 9-year-olds and they can get dethroned. But they've been looking solid so far. Their decision making has been on point. I think it's Kakashi who's calling for them, and so far, my word, it has been brilliant. And well, those are the scores for you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have stuck around thus far, because, well, things are only gonna get more interesting as the day progresses. We're halfway through, 2 games done, 2 left to go. So, well, I think the lobby is up. We're just waiting for a couple of stragglers to come back into the server, and we should be going live shortly for your viewing pleasure. I'll just give you a quick look at how what the lobby looks like, so that you guys have an idea of how much time approximately we may need, or you may have to wait. We do have 2 players missing from team 19, 2 players missing from team 10, 1 from team 9. Oh wait, 1 from team 4, 1 from team 9, and 1 from team 10. Everyone else is in the server. So yeah, I guess it's just gonna be a couple of more minutes of waiting, and oh, there we go, Mizo has joined. So it's just 1-1-1, 3 players still awaited. So yeah, I think we should be going live in just a jiffy. So like I said, until that time, just enjoy the sweet dulcet tones of elevator music while you prepare your body for yet another pulse pounding map of PUBG. And this time again, it's gonna be a Wrangle 4-man squad FPP esports mode. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait. I know you guys are on the edge of your seats as well, so just bear with me for a couple of more minutes and we'll be going live with the third map of the day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Because I most certainly am to get underway with map number 3 for the day. This is going to be the second last game played today. And as we just saw, these are the guys, Endeavor, Kakashi, Wades, and Why So Serious, leading the pack with about 6 points. They've got a 6-point lead. They've extended it from just the single point that they had after the first game, and they're still on number 1. Top 3 haven't changed. It's them. Then there's, I think, third is Enchanted Canted Boys, and I forget the team name for team number 2, but it is the squad with Poker I think. Yeah, I think so. Not entirely certain. Let me just check. Let me just have a quick wee little look. And yeah, it's Weekend Warriors. Love the name. And well, they're clearly in the game to win it. And we're ready to go live in just about 20 seconds. And before we do, here's a huge shout out to, well, one of the most premier esports portals in the country, TalkEsports. Head on over to their Facebook, www.facebook.com/TalkEsports, and stay up to date with everything gaming, be it local or international. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the plane is up. The plane is ready to, well, excrete out players as they fly over a very difficult flight path, in my opinion. We're going to see Yasnaya being called into a lot of question. People may long fly over to Severny, may drop, oh, I hate this, may drop over this long road here, try and find a vehicle, make their way towards North George, South George, Zarki, you name it. It's going to be a game where a lot of players take the early, well, vehicle route. I'm just trying to zero in on the position of some of the players, but yeah, again, Kakashi and gang are headed towards Lipovka, but this time around they may not have that much luck because, well, let's be honest, they have a lot of, they have a decent amount of traffic around them. Oh, no, they don't. I think Hope Stars peeled off the moment they saw shoots open. Let's see what happened here. Yep. Hope Stars, the winner of the previous map, they're going to do shit loot. Okay, then. Shit loot it is. And, well, cars are being called upon left, right, and center. There we go. Acolytic and gang taking farm and the neighboring areas. I think they're going to have Milta all to themselves. Dr. Camper, they had a fantastic game last time around, and he's already found himself a mini and a little bit of ammo for the AK-47. I think that's 90. Yep, there we go. 30-60 in the bag. But this is going to get scary, guys, because look at this. Arcady, Ghostly Boy, there's 3 squads headed in towards Pochinki. Pochinki is my city, is what Accelerate says, because he is a master at dropping. And look at that. He's going to be the first to hit the ground. He's going to be the first to get inside the house and get himself a weapon. And that weapon is going to be an extended mag. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. This is not good. This is not good for him. All he finds is an extended quick draw mag. And oh, there we go. Tommy, something to shoot at. Something is better than nothing. And he's going to spot a lot of too easy guys landing close to him. So he needs to double time it. He needs to get himself a real gun. Otherwise, this could get really well, serious, I would say, for him. And unfortunate there that he doesn't get the weapons he desires. Let's take a look at how Too Easy are faring. Well, Arcady is, let's just say they're still trekking to where the loot's at. And Hydraflick, the only one who's gotten his hands on a weapon. And it is going to come down to XL squad versus Too Easy. Early game this time around. It's going to be Pochinki. That's where the fun is at. And otherwise, people are pretty spread out. There is some action happening. And Archangel squad is getting bullied out of Rozok by the real pros and gang. Time is knocked out in the water. The man's chilling. He's having his lies, enjoying his last swim, and shot in the butt. That is a tetanus shot and a half. That's going to ache well into the afterlife. And he dead. Right off the bat, we have our first casualty. In the meantime, heading on back towards Too Easy and Accelerate. This is where things will start to get heated, start to get fun. XL, he needs to be careful. He's still rocking that Tommy gun. I mean, this isn't the 1930s in New York City where the Tommy gun used to instill fear in the hearts of men and beast alike. This isn't, you know, old town, mafia-ridden New York City. This is Pochinki, and this is where ARs and DMRs rule. So that Tommy gun, Yeah, you might as well have a squirt gun throwing water at your enemies for all the good that that's gonna do. But then, it's XL, guys. I'd take that over the Tommy. Does he still have the Tommy? No, he doesn't. Switched it out for the DP. Wise man. As the wise man said, the size of the gun does matter when it comes to PUBG. And still, everyone, like, they're avoiding each other quite vehemently. We do see Prajwal. He's gotten himself the Scar L, and it's a pretty viable weapon in my opinion, especially in these early encounters. You don't even need it to be fully stacked. You can pretty much lay down the spray down and just bring out the hurt. But the thing is, both teams giving each other a lot of respect, a lot of time to just get the looting out of the way. And that could actually come back to haunt either team, because if you're going up against, you know, a team with half Pochinki loot on 1.8x multiplier, well, let's just say that things get interesting at that point. Oh, Pog only, boys. Pog only. Look at what we have here. It's Mr. Kakashi who's gone for the drop. He has gone for the drop. And there's a reason we call him Pog only. And it's because he does things like these. In the meantime, yeah, the gap is closing. The gap is closing in the boys in Pochinki. Prajwal, he's on the long flank from the backside of Pochinko. And he's just going from house to house, you know, behaving like your typical caroler. Oh, there we go. Compensator. That's a nice thing to add to your weapon. And I mean, it turns the Scar into more or less a laser gun. It's beautiful to use this weapon with the comp and a vert grip. The recoil literally vanishes. Like, all you have to do is pull slightly down on the mouse and you're good to go. And Mizo, in the meantime, whoa, where did that happen? All right. Okay. Severny saw some really fast action. I'm sorry I missed that. I was too busy focused on Prajwal and... Okay, wow. They're just gonna leave. Okay. That's anticlimactic. But Prajwal, he could still get caught off guard. Let's just turn our focus here towards the top side of the map at the edge of the circle. We have the squad that landed in Stabler moving in for this. This compound is going to see some action. This one right here, folks. Sandy, he's going to be the first to it. The open warehouse, it's where two squads will meet. And Sandy, he's all by his lonesome. This may not end up the way he's picturing it in his head. I'm pretty sure he thinks he's going to walk in, find himself a nice little... Well, he's already got a Car 98. Well, I don't know what he's looking for exactly, but either way, Rage Quitter right around the corner. Should hear him out. Season M24. Does he go for it? Because Rage Quitter is right there. He's right there. And Sandy should hear this. Do they not have headphones? I can hear the footsteps. And he's just too busy looting. He just does not give a shit. What am I witnessing, ladies and gentlemen? Someone pinch me because I have to be dreaming. I mean, Sandy's teammates are coming in. I think he has told his team that, you know, there's people here. We might get a few kills. We might get an early squad wipe. Come on, guys. But I like what the other two members are doing. Salt-free chips and I think it's Devil India. They're going in for the long flank. And look at where Praku is. Praku is Snack. Oh no, he's out. He's out of there. But Sandy, I think he hears these players moving in. Bullet Loops does have one on the Car 98, but he should hear this out. I mean, I'm so confused here, guys. And Salt-free chips, he spotted out Sandy. Then there's a completely oblivious. It's like they're playing on speakers. And there we go, the buggy and the UAZ. This is... There we go. Someone shoot at the tires, but oh! JD barely surviving. That's like, what, 1 HP on the guy? Yep, 7 health. That's all that's left. And one odd bump on the road and JD will be down for the count. But that was a golden opportunity that team number 9 just missed for some good action, good old-fashioned action. And look at that, Baba Yaga. Clearly, he has attained Conqueror rank in PUBG because he is one with the bush. The bush is with him and he is the bush. And they're going to take shots at Poker F's squad, but that two-man bike is a bit of a hard shot to make, even for the best of players. And now we see Team number 19, the Woo squad. Mr. Woo himself tanking the zone, taking a bit of damage, but they're going to make it towards to safety. That bike, ooh, treading very dangerous waters here. And Mr. Woo, there we go. Some stunts for your viewing pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Woo channeling his inner X Games experts and driving his teammate towards relative safety. In the meantime, Baba Yaga and squad, they're riding parallelly. I think they've heard out, or at least they would have definitely seen them by now. And this is going to get interesting because there's all 4 players in one vehicle. That's never the wise decision, in my opinion, to all be in one single car. Because a well-played spray down and GG well played. That's RIP. And Deep. Well, Deep, they and squad, they are so passive that they're literally playing Sandhawk right now. Not a single shot, not a single peep, not a single sound, nothing. And, well, I like the rotation coming in from Kakashi's squad. They clearly want to take the lower end of the map. And Ghostly Boy and team, they're getting pushed. And they're going to open up fire on, I think this is team number 2. Yep. Organic taking a little bit of damage. Megamind should use that, you know, 10 kg brain of his to maybe try and formulate a plan to sneak his way out of this. Maybe play some AC/DC back in the background to inspire him. But that nade, Excel's nading, Excel's aim, Excel's everything in this game is just so Pog tier. Not even God. This is Pog tier. And Excel, he's in with the quick flank. And oh, they're in the tunnel. They're going down. They are desperate to try and survive. But I don't think Excel and gang should be pushing this because they can be marking that entrance and they're going to get cut apart if, you know, team number 2 plays this properly. They're underground, they're safe, they're hunkered in, and they don't need to take this fight, and they're just marking their surroundings. In the meantime, Wu squad, well, they've seemed to have healed up, and they're treading very close to dangerous waters. Again, Aniket trying to play this like a shooter and not like a hide-and-seek simulator 2019. But look at the air, the mad air that Wu caught. He is just styling and driving and just making sure that, you know, he's safe. But unfortunately, there's Daddy. Oh! Pog only, boys. Pog only. Twitch Wu brings out his inner gangster. That is a drive-by and a half, a hit and run. Well, well, well. Sallu bhai, competition aa gaya. Bhai, Pog, bhai. Pog. That is all I can say. Whew. That was intense, but Superman in the meantime, he's taking shots. I think it's from XL squad. Yep, it is from XL squads. And Mizo, oh, he is so isolated. He's taking pot shots and he's going down. He doesn't know that there's an entire other squad waiting for him downstairs. And I don't think Maddie Bhai has it in him to actually find his way back to him to safety. He's quite isolated out in the middle of nowhere. He's hiding listlessly behind a tree, but I think the game for him is over. Mizo should just, you know, look to try and play for position. Because he does have Wu, who's alive, but like we saw last time around, right? In a 1vx situation in PUBG, it's just never that useful. And Mizo, he's just going to bandage up. All he has, also unfortunate to his name, are bandages and Ghostly Boy. He's not going to let anyone steal his kill, but Mizo, he's headed in. And like I said, squad number 2, they're downstairs as well. And this could get interesting. I mean, Mizo's still trying to find his way. I think he's looking for meds at this point. He is just, all he's got are bandages. Finally, he does pick up 2 first aids. And, oh, going for the Scar L. Yep, wise decision. No ammo. And I think, yep, it is the boys in Team 15. There is Noob K and Co. getting completely and utterly demolished by XL and gang. And there we go. 2 knocks, 1 remaining. And that's Courage. Is it going to be Courage, the cowardly dog, who's going to come out on top and res his teammates? Doesn't look like it. Hydra flick. Oh, Kakashi. I thought they were not doing... I thought they were going to be playing safe, but doesn't look like it. Kakashi. They're driving in... It's like out of the frying pan and into the fire. They've walked into 2 squads right there. Wades has been knocked down. Wades is down. Wades is out. Wades is just getting peppered by bullets left, right, and center. And now it's Kakashi's turn. He's going to just get completely and utterly destroyed. Look at him. Just bullets everywhere. Trying to channel his inner Neo. But that is not going to work out. That 2-2 split just blows up in their face. And this time, well, how the tides have turned. And look at Wu. He's just chilling. He's spotting the carnage from a distance and he's like, bhai, shukar hai, bach gaya. And he sees a player out in the open, rattles off a few shots. KKL trying to make his way inside the house. He's going to find himself in safety, but oh, Woo, he gets spotted out. And that's a completely different squad that's shooting at him, I think. Nope, it's the same player. That's Dr. Camper. And Wu will somehow manage to find himself a safe haven. And in the meantime, his teammate, again, chilling inside bunker. Still, I do not think that both these teams know, Shelter, that, you know, they're within touching distance of one another. And let's see how last time's winners are faring. Rented Hope spots out the entirety of Squad 16. And Rented Hope, this man is relentless. He smelled blood and he's a shark in the water. There we go. 2 knocks, 2 kills. And that is that. And Team 16, I think they got a kill stolen from them. This is turning out to be a very interesting circle. Very few engagements happening anywhere. Everyone's just finding their little cubbies. It's just Excel and gang out in the open, just trying to do as much damage as possible. And I mean, he's got a point to prove. He timed out last game, unfortunately, and just died moonwalking into a fence. And he is considered to be one of the best players in the country, and he's got a point to prove. There we go. He spotted out Gwen, who was pretty good in the previous game. I think was single-handedly responsible for taking out 5 people. So we all know that this guy can shoot. And right now, my concern is for Mizo. He is stuck between a rock and a hard place. And finally, some fire being returned towards Team 5. And I think it's the boys in Team 20 who are doing the honors. And Arcady? What? What? I need to see this. What? Arcady falls and dies. I am become error. But yeah, XL squad, so far so good. They've bagged themselves 1 kill, but a lot of them are headed their way. Look at that, just a flurry of rotations just taking place right under their noses. And Acolytic, well, down he goes, Ghostly Boy with that kill. In the meantime, Avi has picked up another frag, but oh, Ghostly Boy just going ham with that M16. He's gonna make sure that he finds himself in a safe position to first aid up. Medding is oh so important. In the meantime, XL should be coming in with the assist. 1 player is down. Wu picks up 2 kills on rotators. Wu is no, that's Gwen, my bad. In the meantime, lots of action happening and too easy. Okay. Too easy in a world of hurt. Let's see what Wu is doing, because he looks like he found himself a little cubby and he is just going to town on Team 3 as they try and rotate. That's Wheezy. He's going to die to a car explosion. That is just poor form right there. Someone with his kind of experience should not be dying in a vehicle trying to rotate. That's just amateur hour, ladies and gentlemen. But Wu, finally he's been spotted and I don't think there's a way out for him. But in the meantime, oh, Wu. Unfortunate. Now Hydroflick finds himself in an impossible position. 4 players pushing his location. He's trying to do his best, trying to stay alive, but he's all alone. First aid, a Hail Mary, a last Hail Mary for him. And hopefully the good gods above listen to him. And oh, there we go. The spray down. He's going to get 1 knock. Can he get another? This man's aim is just freaking insane. And he's going to reposition, trying to get a better angle in on the player. And he is going to get the better angle. 2 down, 1 to go. Well, 2 to go. And wait, what? There we go. Gets 3. This man is a one-man wrecking machine. Runs out of bullets with just 23 in the chamber. But unfortunately, it is going to be IMYJD who gets the final kill. What a heroic effort from Hydroflick. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Do go check out his stream, ladies and gentlemen. He plays like this 24/7. Valiant effort, but unfortunately, bullets are what betrayed him. Oh! Dhappa! Dhappa is what Deathrill says, and Dhappa is what Deathrill and Avi do. They are on a rampage. Team 3. Ladies and gentlemen, they have bagged 10 kills already. 1-0. And we still have, what, 35 left alive in this circle. Things are indeed heating up. And Mizo, just doing Mizo things. I'ma be chilling inside this house. This is my home. Thou shalt not move me, is what Mizo is saying. भाई देखो घर गृहस्थी संभाल रहे हैं Mizo ji in shelter. He's happy, he's good. In the meantime, action happening over towards Team 15 and Team 11. That's PokerF squad. And PokerF squad, I think they've taken a casualty. Nope, all four still up and running. And KKL live, they are getting shot. It is going to be Deathrill squad. They just love taking these fights. And KKL, what the hell does he think he's doing? Well, I'd say all in all a decent move because he does draw the fire away from his rotating teammates. But he's taken a lot of damage and he's stuck outside the circle. I mean, it is phase 5. Once this circle closes, it's going to hurt and it's just 2 minutes left. But in the meantime, a lot of action. Oh, frag 0. Frag 0. That is unfortunate. KKL, the rest of KKL's teammates, I think are in a bit of hurt. But the mini comes alive. Unfortunately for him, not able to get the kills. And Notorious YT, he's looking for those frags, but it's phase 4. What's he doing? This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt, and it is hurting. He's chunking damage. And he's not even boosted up. I mean, he's down to 40 HP. He's a madman, ladies and gentlemen. He is a madman. And look at that. Max Payne. He's found himself one player. He's going to get the kill. He's found himself another. And Team 20 this time on the rampage. That I think it's the... And Max Payne. Well, here comes the pain. And there goes Team 15. Captain Cookie is down for the count. Everybody's just... They've zeroed in on that position. And it's going to be PokerF who picks up 2 quick kills for all his efforts. PokerF. Beautifully done. And oh, spotted out Staleboy, and Staleboy is dead. They're not even waiting. They're just thirsting for those kills. And oh my days, this is just bad news for Team 20. And PokerF with the easy kill steal. Easy kill steal. Now KKL live, he spotted out Werewolf. He is not going to make it out alive. He is dead. In the meantime, Mizo, he has waited oh so patiently. Just waiting for this moment. This is his time to shine. He's hearing the player right above him. I think that's KKL live. And he needs to make it huge. Either he's going to have to play time and just play position. Because right now, as things, all things considered, 7 kills. As long as they can get a decent position, they're still in the race. But, oh, Notorious YT. He's getting smacked about by Team 3. And he's going to go down. In the meantime, KKL, he's made his way inside of Shelter once again. So Shelter has been it's literally lived up to its name. It has provided so much sustenance for all these desperate players in need of a quick getaway. And Mizo still in there. He's hearing it. He's pulled the pin. He's gonna let it rip. And KKL, oh, takes some damage. And KKL is like, huh? Ye kahan se aaya? Like that was a nasty shock. Mizo almost times that to perfection, but in the meantime, we do have Gopal. He spotted out PokerF squad as they try and rotate in towards the circle, in towards safety. And PokerF, he's just chilling inside the smoke. But I think the rest of his squad should make it to safety. Oh, I think they've been spotted. Yes, they have been spotted. And it's a very treacherous terrain that they've chosen to rotate out from. And Goomeister, well, Goomeister doing his very best to stay alive, but oh my god, this man is Neo. Somebody give him a cookie. And look at this, guys. Samtech not moving, not doing anything, and down goes Mizo. Mizo does get one knock, but unfortunately it is going to be Team 2. That team that went in pressured by XL squad, who by the way have also died, finally getting the kill. I don't think Team 17 has left this compound ever since the game started. But in the meantime, we do have Team 02 Megamind still in. I hate this. Crash again. Wow. Oh, we're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. It hasn't crashed. Thank God. But a lot of action has happened. And, well, Team 2. A lot of players are down. It's just going to come down to Avi. He's trying to be clutch. He's trying to be Pog. But he's getting pushed. The smoke may just allow him to pull off this res, shrouding him and ensconcing him in safety. But he is going to have to reposition. He's hearing footsteps all around him as Team 2 just streams out of the entrance of Shelter to announce their presence. And oh my God, they're just literally kissing each other. And the kills come in. Death Thrill, well, spraying and praying wildly, trying to connect with something. And runs out of bullets, runs out of options, and runs out of life. That was sad. But look at the lone warrior, the lone wolf. Mr. KKL still alive in one corner, medding up to his heart's content and just surviving. That's all he needs to do, because guess what, guys? Let the opponents take each other out while we just chill. Because Team 17, they haven't done anything. I think they may have even landed on this compound and have spent the duration of the map just acting as the proprietary real estate agents, because they really haven't done much. Oh. I think someone's been spotted. Someone has been spotted indeed. And right now, I'd say KKL is in a pretty decent position. He's in on the flank, and look at him. He's just watching it unfold. It's the Sunday matinee for KKL, and he's got front row tickets in IMAX, but the circle has started to move, and he needs to move with it. The question is, will he get spotted? I think he has been spotted. There we go. He has been spotted. Shots are raining down on him, but he's still out of the zone. That nade could prove to be clutch, but they have nades of their own. He's going to be out in the open. He's going to spray like a wild man, and he's going to die. KKL getting taken out by the real pros. The real pros indeed. But in the meantime, Team 11, they're going to use this diversion that KKL provided to move in, gain in on these players of Team 2. But Goomeister, I think he's been spotted. He's got a 4x on that M4. He's going to tap away to his heart's content. No real other attachments. Oh, no, there's a half crit. Not bad. But they're out in the open, and Poker F, that aim, those years and years of CSGO really coming in handy. And Kaustubh K also getting the kill onto Organic, and whoa, Kobe. And now it's down to Mr. Megamind. He's trying to get the res off, but he's getting surrounded. They're zeroing in on his position. He's going to try and get the kill, but nope, says Goomeister. Goo is just in his name. There's no resemblance whatsoever with his playstyle. And guess what, folks? Team 17 and Goomeister and squad Team 11. This is all that it comes down to. And, well, they both know each other's relative positions. Right now, the question is about just waiting to see where the circle ends up. And let's see, take a bird's eye view of the proceedings. Team 11, they've got the high ground advantage. However, Team 17, they've got the cover of the buildings. So both teams in a decent position. However, the man advantage squarely with Team 11. But they're going to be pushing, and they're going to be pushing in from open ground. This could get very difficult for them indeed. And we're going to see what happens. Deep day. And Aniket, jump spotting, has a nade in hand. These could be the 4 most important kills of their careers if they can land them. But decent nade, but no damage. But there's Poker F. He's going to get the kill on the Deep, who strayed a little too far. And he's going to get taken down. That means the push is going to come in. In the meantime, Samtech, he's laying down suppressing fire. He's trying to do his best to keep his teammates, you know, get them to safety. But Goomeister, he's already on the flank. Aniket, he's out all by his lonesome. Samtech. And there we go, Aniket, suppressed AK-47. A wild spray coming in. Goomeister surviving barely by the skin of his teeth. And Max Payne, he's pushing like a madman. Max Payne gets deep. They one player alive. He's going to get taken down. But Kaustubh with that Car 98 at this range, what is wrong with him? But Poker F, he's going to put the cherry on top of this winner chicken dinner cake. And it is going to be team number 11 that's going to come out the victors on map number 3 on day number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game. And look at that, 9 kills for PokerF and a total of 14 kills for the winning team. A team that came in second, 0 kills, but otherwise, all in all, a decent performance. Team that comes in second, 5th, Death Thrill with what? I think this was, squad number 3. They had 15 kills. That is insane. But I'm interested to see where Kakashi went out. Kakashi's team went out at number 10 with 2 kills. So I don't think they're going to add much to their tally. I think right now we will see a change in leaders. Team 11 may just replace them at the top of the leaderboard. Well, all that speculation aside, we're going to come back with the sorted, solid scoreboard in just a little while as we work the scores and do the tallying up. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back after a short break. GG, well played to Team 11, PokerF and squad. Indeed, that was a beautiful game. And I think they're the Weekend Warriors, if I'm not mistaken. If they are, they're definitely in with the big boys. Well, don't go anywhere. I'll be back. We'll be back after this short break. All right, guys, we have the updated scores right here in front of me. And as expected, 9-year-olds, they have been dethroned by the Weekend Warriors. They are in with a whopping 34 kill tally after 3 games with 50 freaking points. Let's do the math here. 3 games, 34 kills. They are averaging over 11 kills a game. Then in second place, we have Team Crimson, who have crawled up and from all the way from 4th place all the way towards 2nd with 37 points. 9-year-olds have been relegated to the 3rd spot with 34. Hope Stars still in it with a shot at playing in the finals next week. They have 24. Enchanted Canted Boys all the way from 2nd down to rank number 5th. With 22 points. Not much getting done by them this time. Team Woody moves up a spot, I think, from Team 7th to Team 6th with 18 points and 15 kills. Noble Assassin, that's a new name. They come out of nowhere with 17. I think Noble Assassins were the teams was the team that finished 2nd last time around, and then Team Dark Lords, they are in the 8th position, the final position that gets featured in next week's finals with a grand total of 15 points and 9 kills. Bear in mind, this is after 3 games. We're going into the final map shortly, which is going to be Miramar on well, that's the final map for day 1. Tomorrow we'll be back again with more games, with 4 more maps featuring the second pool of teams that have registered for the IGZ tournament, and hopefully we get to see more cracking PUBG action then. So don't go anywhere. We're going to go live with the lobby shortly, so stick around. We'll be back right in a jiffy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, or in this case, boys and gentlemen, how are you? We are in with the final map of the first day. As the scores stand, it is going to be Weekend Warriors who are leading the pack going into the final map of the first day with a whopping 50 points and a 34 kills tally after three maps. It's just insane how brutal they have been in their approach. And it is going to be Miramar. Let's take a look at the flight path. A pretty central flight path. This is actually quite akin to the first flight path we saw, but that was west to east. This time we have south to north, rather southwest to northeast. And I like these flight paths. The plane paths, when they go through the middle, calls for a much more balanced early game in the sense that, you know, teams can spread out, do their looting, and then get to the shooting rather than, you know, have to be hunkered down, all clustered together. Like we saw in the Erangel map previous, the early game was a bit bogged down because of the very weird flight path, and then a lot of teams got wrecked on the rotations. So you'd want the early game to be as balanced as possible to reduce the RNG element, because RNGesus, if there's one thing, he ain't kind, boys. He is not kind. And there we go, 10 FPS gaming right here. Blue hole, please fix. Thanks. As you can see, the poopage of the players will begin shortly, and there we go. Team 13, right off the bat, taking the, I think, Spawn Island, as we like to call it. I think they're going towards Valle del Mar. Team 3, that's Acolytic Squad. They'll be taking Chumacera early, is my guess. And yeah, a lot of teams will be heading for Los Leones, Pecado. We're going to see a lot of action towards these hot drops, as I like to call them. But from the look of things, it's 2 squads going towards Leones, a crap ton heading for Monte Nuevo, and obviously we'll be looking for vehicles to take from these roads and head on towards Pozo, La Cobreria, and the nether reaches of the map. In the meantime, our boy, Stale Boy, he is above. What is he above? There we go. He's above Monte Nuevo. So let's take a look at his surroundings. There we see Team 20, Team 17, who are veering off towards the open warehouse. Shit Loot Central is what I like to call it. And Max Payne and go the God Squad. Poker F, look at him. He's already landing, and he's going to have weapons before anyone has even had the chance to say hello, goodbye. And there we go. See, he's keeping an eye out for where the bogeys are landing, and he's going to be like, oh, wait, you can't ping enemies in this game. Haha. But, yep. Nice. Mutant, level 2 west. Good loot right off the bat. He can get started on the shooting straight away. But this is opting out of the M16. I understand you've already got a DMR-esque AR in your hands. That's the Mutant. But personally, I'd prefer the M16 any day over the Mutant. I just don't like the M7. It's a bit of an uncharacteristically kicky gun, isn't it? Like it kicks like a mule when you don't play it properly, and it's very difficult to control the recoil. But he's gotten his hands on the M4 as well. So pretty decent house for him to land in. Let's take a look at the other squads who've landed in the vicinity. And we have Team 20, at least 2 members of Team 20, because the other boy is Ghostly Boy. Ghostly Boy is on another team because his team, Accelerate. Look at that. The cheeky poggers. Wu and Mizo, they're up in the air, and Excel is just rattling shots, and Mizo's just like, हाँ मार ले बेटा कल का लौंडा तू मुझे हवा में मारेगा चुप. And well, none of the teammates have taken damage, but Supermad, he's taking his sweet time. There's like, what, 3-4 players already on the ground. Ghostly Boy is, well, he's already reached where Mizo is. This should get interesting. Mizo, he's landed atop the silo, but unfortunately hasn't really found a weapon, and now he's gonna be in the range of gunfire. But in the meantime, what? 1 vector, 4 kills? What? Captain Cookie? Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. He is gonna wipe out that entire squad, and that's free loot for the boys. Over towards Los Leones, nothing really much to write home about. Erstwhile leaders, 9-year-olds, Wade's Gaming and Co. They're again looting spread out. Arcady, I think Too Easy really likes Al Azhar as a loot spot. They've gone there twice already, both times. And I'm interested to see where Team 2 and how Team 14 end up facing off in San Martin, please load these textures. Okay, thanks. And as you can see, Megamind running out in the open. I think Baba Yaga will have a clear line of sight, but not yet. Not just yet. There's a tactical stock lying right in front of his nose. I mean, any one of his teammates, if they've got an M4, they would really like that weapon. But it's going to be the barrel. Is he going to switch out for the AK? No, he's not. He's going to... Eclipse is definitely one to favor the superior fire rate of the barrel over the AK-47's added stability. I mean, the barrel does require a few more attachments as compared to the AK-47, so is a bit difficult to control without the vert grip, but he does seem to have a vert grip attached, so that's all well and good. I would stick with the barrel in that case as well, because DPS, boys, that's the name of the game. In the meantime, over in El Pozo, Wu Monster is in, well, he's in the, what's it called, arena, the boxing rink, and for some strange reason it is not loading for me. We're gonna switch out, and again, I mean, this is the thing that ends up happening in most pro games, that early game is fairly quiet. Like, look at Leonis, it's so far away from the circle. Both these teams, that's going to be Team 9 and Team 16. They're going to need vehicles to get out of this sticky situation ASAP. 68 still remaining alive, and we see a fairly spread out team, and well, the drop is all the way over towards Oasis, so not really anyone's drop at this point. No one seems to be interested in going for it either. But the real pro and squad, that's Team 2, they're moving in, and they may just walk into Team 20. They're still a fair ways away in the sense that no one's really hearing them. Oh, out in the distance, there's a bike rumbling, and Zokit should have heard it, but they're still too busy looting. Megamind, I mean, Team 2, they're kind of sandwiched between two squads, and Captain Cookie, again, should have heard that slow, trundling vehicle of Werewolf, and Werewolf is just getting sprayed down. I mean, that car's a tank. Oh, lucky him. He's going to find his way towards relative safety, takes that ledge. But that should prompt the rest of his teammates into action and try and cut off this rotation before it happens. Because Team 15, they're thirsty for these kills. They're thirsting. They're crossing out in the open, and they should get spotted. But the problem is... yeah, Stale Boy. Iron Sights SKS. Man's got stones the size of Mount Everest. I mean, the only things that you can see from space at this point are the Great Wall of China and this guy's ball sack, because holy shit, that takes stones the size of something. Oh, iron sights that long when you have a guy with a K9 and a 6x. If I were Team 20 right now, I'd take that and give that to the SKS, because the DMR is any day going to be favored. And now, well, Team 15, they're returning the favor. They definitely have the scopes and the sights to take this long-range encounter. Captain Cookie with the 8x. Oh! Okay, I take that back. Nub K getting his shit pushed in quite literally by the M24 from Zokit. And there goes another. With a hollow? Hello? Wow. Pog only. No, that's a road sign, son. I mean, that's the problem with the holographic. You can't see shit, but holy hell. Holographic sight, long range. That's at least 300 meters right there. This is God tier. This is very good shooting from Zokit. Alright. Nice little pre-fire just to tell the people that, you know, if you're going to peek this, you're most probably going to die. And unfortunately for Zokit, that thing only seats 2. But, I mean, they're in the circle. They don't have to really worry about it. There we go. The other players, though, on the team, they are trying to rattle off a few shots. Nub K, or Nub, with that SKS. Rattling off a few shots. And let's see how the rest of the boys are faring. Team 2 and Team 18, they're stuck in a little bit of a kerfuffle, a little bit of a scuffle here in the ridges. And whoa, this is really awkward for both the teams. Like, their positioning, one's perched atop a hill, literally, like they're just prone in the crevices. The other, they're stuck in crater fields in the warehouses. Just, I don't know, should be a little bit more careful. But in the meantime, okay, Captain Pones, they're gonna get swarmed by Rohit's team. And Rohit, the desperation is real. Does connect a headshot onto one of the players in the Mirado, but XL and squad, they're able to make their way towards relative safety, and now it's their turn to return fire. Death Thrill out in the open. XL knocks out Acolytic. XL taking a lot of fire in return. And Captain Pones, well, doesn't matter. XL, he's going to get the kill. And now they're going to get pushed from another direction. It's going to be Death Thrill who's going to get the knock-in on Ghostly Boy. And they're getting shot from two different directions, I think. This is just not good. Captain Pones trying his best to keep alive. And they are just surrounded. Open hill face, not the best place to get caught off guard. And Captain Pones will be looking to secure the kills, but they're just not coming. They're getting shot from everywhere. Captain Pones needs to be careful. Team 15 is just annihilating them from the other side of the hill. And this is getting really annoying for Captain Pones because he's just bobbing and weaving, ducking and dodging, but just nothing. He can't really get to them. Pulls out a nade. Will that go the distance? Does look like it should, but in the meantime, the res will come in. Okay, Rohit. Good night, Sweet Prince. That's one player taken down, but unfortunately for Captain Pond and Stygian, two of his teammates, Ghostly Boy and Accelerate, have bitten the dust, and now Team 20, well, they're going to wheel their ugly heads, and Captain Pones is going to find himself in yet another precarious situation. Lucky that they didn't have the sights, but now here's where the party is getting started. Groot Boy from top of the hill with that 4x SLR just raining down hellfire onto Team 20 and Team 5 alike. Fights breaking loose. Everyone's just taking shots. They don't know what they can do at this point. It's just not going their way for Team 5. It's just nothing in any of the games has gone their way. And now, well, they're sandwiched. They're quite just this is so unfortunate for them. Death Thrill hasn't spotted out Stygian just as of yet, but he's gonna pull out the 4x and he's gonna, all he has to do is peek into the car because Stygian literally was sitting in the back of the freaking Mirado waiting for Death's warm welcoming embrace. Now it's another cross hill fight. Courage 666 from Team 15 and Team 20 engaged, but Gopal, he's found an angle on Werewolf, and Werewolf, son, these are silver laced bullets and you aren't going anywhere. In the meantime, it's just a cluster frag right here because everyone's just dying. Look at that. It's like shooting ants for Team 2 right now, and they're doing a very good job of exterminating Team 20. Poor Werewolf, he's prone in a very bad position, and they're fighting another team. They're getting shot from somewhere. They have no clue what's going on, and this is literally the only place on the map where any action is happening, and they're just not hitting anything as of now. And see, here's the thing. I like what Team 3 did in all the confusion. They just noped out of there. They literally just said, nah bhai, no point. We're just gonna get the hell out of there, reposition, and live to fight another day. Let these guys sort out their scuffles. And Team 20, again, using the distraction to their advantage. They're literally right in the valley between two teams, just opening up fire on top of them. And all four players in one car. This could get really dicey. Werewolf bandaging up, trying his very best to stay alive. And Beast Boy, he's going to try and get the peak, but he knows that there's a player right across the hill waiting for them to do the very same. That's Team 2, but unbeknownst to them, they're out of there as well. That's going to leave Team 15 feeling a bit, well, sad. In the meantime, Archangel and his team, they've made their way out of one fight and into another. And look at that, Woo Monster and squad. They've taken down Acolytic, who after surviving all this while now finds himself pretty much in death's embrace. And there we go. Johar dekh lo, friends. And Acolytic, he's no more among the living. Mizo taking pot shots. Everyone's just trying to, you know, get the kills in from the distance. And super mad. What a shot and a half. Groot Boy. Unfortunately for him, Groot Boy, you don't respawn if you just plant a twig in the ground. That's for adult Groots only. But fortunately for him, I don't think that Team 19 or Team Woody have a clear line of sight. There we go. Finally, they do spot him, and Mizo will put him out of his misery. Do the rest of Team 2 come here for the revenge? But I'm more interested in seeing what Team 7 do with this. They know that there's one team in the far vicinity taking shots. The kill feed should have told them that there's another team that has moved into the same city of La Cobreria with them. But the nature of PUBG is such that seldom action happens. But Archangel right across this drop. I think Prajwal, he's managed to secure it, but he needs to find his way to safety. Oh, Archangel. Too easy, just showing us why they are a professional outfit. Perfect cover for the player to go get the care package drop. And Arcady, he's going out on a fact-finding mission, just trying to secure the premises, making sure there's no bogeys lurking in the shadows and in the corners. But 30 bullets. If I were him, I'd switch to the SKS. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Takes time to load. 170. That's better. That's a lot better, in my opinion. And there we go. Prajwal. They've spotted out Team 8, I think it is on top. Yep. But apart from that, oh, they flipped their car. This is Team 14. They've flipped and they are running helter-skelter, trying to survive, but Death Thrill. Ooh, KK alive from out of nowhere with the rescue. Wait a second. He's like, oh, more players. Just kills for days. But the action is still getting heated up. It's just a mess. Gopal is just knocking them out as they try and make their way in towards a better position. In the meantime, Wheezy is going to town on... Okay. Team 2, they're sandwiched. It's just such so messy. Everywhere, just kills coming in left, right, and center. And Gwen, he's taken down Flash Gaurav. That's Team 13 getting, well, annihilated by Team 9 at this point. And that is on the edge of the circle. So they're essentially dying just trying to rotate in. And the funny thing is, the leading teams, well, Team 9, Gwen, he's going to take out the entire squad. And Gwen, well, GG's. And Easy, Prajwal, look at that, Mr. Chaubeji. Out in the open, taking some damage. I think the car's gone. I think the tires are gone. And I think the players are out as well. Prajwal is just making sure that everybody's dead. And there we go, Wheezy with the assist. And there are bodies everywhere. And Sandy gets spotted out. And Kakashi and gang, they're going to unload on this Mirado as well. And Why So Serious gets the kill onto Sandy. They're not taking any chances. They want to ensure the kill before they go for the other guy. But the other two will be making their way towards relative safety. Scratch that. Wades gets another. In the meantime, too easy. They've found more targets. And look at that Hydra Flick. Arcady just not letting anybody escape. The AWM Hydra Flick. That's the guy you want with the big zoom banger, the big green gun. And oh, he's missing a lot of shots though. He needs to be a bit more economical with his shots. And it is going to be Arcady who's going to seal the deal. In the meantime, KKL still taking pot shots. But I like this movement from the real pros. In the confusion, they're using it to get a better position inside La Cobreria. So that, you know, they're in a better spot to cut off rotations and whatnot. Because, see, Wu and Kakashi's squad, they're stuck in this long-range encounter. And what Team 2 is doing is that they're positioning and spreading out in such a way within the city that they have more angles, you know, covered and more, basically more control. And Wades, he spotted out a player. He's trying to do the Macarena the best he can with that Car 98. And there we go. Long range shot and it connects. Wades, my man. Long distance legs. And well, Team 14 showing you why you should never skip leg day. In the meantime, Baba Yaga is just gonna get annihilated. Wrecked. Destruction by KKL. That M24 has done some serious damage thus far in this game. And just 28 rounds left. Just 28 beans left in the pod. And he needs to make them count. And Kakashi spotted out another player, but he's getting tagged up. Needs to find himself a safer spot, because that's team 15 and they're out on the hill face. They're quite open. Kakashi is very isolated on the roof. This is not looking good. Wades finds himself in a sticky situation. They need to get to cover. And in the confusion, Team 9 thought they could be all sneaky beaky like, but Twitch Woo was like, woo, not up in my house. Not up in here. And with that 8x mini, he is just destroying the opposition. Oh, the kill deny. The kill deny. That is so smart from Gwen. So this is what happens. So they just want to deny the kills. And wait, Hope Stars are dying in the zone? Wow. That is sad, and that is why you need a vehicle in this game. But now this is going to be interesting. See, the circle has shifted away from La Cobreria, so Twitch, Woo, and Squad can literally pick off players as they make their way into the zone. But unfortunately, I think they're all tunnel visioned into one specific spot. Mizo, he spotted out Team 20, and yeah, Hope Stars, their game is done. Their race is run. They're out in the blue, way deep in phase 4, and doesn't look like they're going to make it out alive. Rented Hope living on Butter Dream, but that's fast fading. Needs to med up right now if he wants to have even the slightest hope of making it, because once phase 5 hits, what is he doing? He's looting. I stand corrected. He has the biggest balls known to man, but in the meantime, why so serious? Opening up onto too easy of all things, but you don't want to be out in the open against this against aimers of this caliber. And there we go. Fire is being returned, and they are running for the hills, for the cover. Kakashi and Squad, but Endeavor gets the kill onto Hydra Flick. Endeavor putting in the work. Prajwal behind the fire and flames, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Endeavor and I think it's Prajwal. Oh, easy. Tag, but Endeavor staying alive somehow. Hydra Flick being rezzed. He has the, Car 90. He has the ARM. You don't want the ARM guy to go down that cheaply. And it's getting messy, folks. It's getting messy. Wade's just clearing the flank, making sure that they don't get pushed up from behind. And Arcady, he's made his way to safety. And oh, but Death Thrill, he could be the one that gets all of them. 3. Oh, gets spotted. That's why you need to have someone watching your back. Kakashi's training has paid off. Death Thrill, he's got 1 kill. His team has 2, but he is moving in. And Mizo has got frags. And oh, Endeavor, the MVP of that team, does get taken down. But there's more to come. Kakashi gets taken down by Death Thrill as well. Death Thrill, 19 HP, needs to heal. But they need to get picked up. I think Wade should be pushing while Why So Serious rezzes his teammates. But no one is actually rezzing. In the meantime, KKL takes out the entire squad. We'll come back to that later if they survive. Because Twitch, Woo, and Gang, things are heating up as KKL and Gang move into the circle. Move in towards La Cobreria. I mean, Team Woody, they found themselves in such a good position. Everyone has to come to them. They're just sitting pretty. And I haven't seen much action from the Weekend Warriors. They have been leading the kill charts so far, but this time around, 0 frags for them. Nothing has come their way. And Wades, he does take out Death Thrill. So that's one fight that goes their way. And Rented Hope, on nothing but a dream, has made his way into the circle. Not just that, he also has a few meds left to his name. That is interesting indeed. In the meantime, Team 2, they've spotted out Dr. Camper and KKL's team. Oh, just a wee bit premature there on the shot. And there we go. You can see it without the X-ray a lot better in terms of perspective. But, well, missing that shot. And now, too easy. I think they're engaged in a long-range encounter with Team 11. And as KKL's squad tries to move out, I think Mizo and Woo and, well, Supermad, they'll be in a very good position to take these fights as they cross on over towards the safer side or the right side of the road. And again, look at that. And Rented Hope, oh, out of nowhere, gets one, but instantly traded out. And Kakashi should be able to get res. But here's the thing. Look at the circle once again. look at where Wu's team is and the angles they have covered. They have Too Easy pinned, they have Team 6, Team 2, everybody pinned. They have such good lines of sights on everybody that they don't even need to bother with anyone else. And there we go. Hydra Flick, though, does take out Endeavor. Long range shot, returning the favor with the AWM. Endeavor's helmet is down for the count. And now, Too Easy realizing that they need to book it. They need to hurry on to get the better position in the circle. And oh my days. Megamind. Wade's just barely surviving. Red HP, but the nade's gonna come in. And Wade's gonna feel that. Wade's is gonna feel that. No, he doesn't. Avoids it barely. In the meantime. Oh, look at this cluster fuffle. Cluster fuffle. Mizo does get taken down. Wu finds his way towards relative safety. And Prajwal and gang, they're just opening up. I mean, you don't really expect the team in the house to be having such a difficult time. But somehow, somewhere, oh, Prajwal, third party. What kind of party it is, ladies and gentlemen? It's a third party with 2 players down in the house. This is gonna get really interesting. And Hydra Flick killing everybody because he is that good, ladies and gentlemen. Hydra Flick, they call him the Beast for a reason. And now he's gonna smoke off his teammates, get inside, get to safety, and get some heals off because he needs to. He is on the precipice of death and he needs that sweet, sweet injection. And look at Wade's. Wade's the fearless. He's just running through smokes like a madman with players running all around him. And Wade's, he's going to go down out in the open. There's no escape at this point. But Too Easy, they've got the good position once again. This time they have the upper hand and they have a Hydra Flick. But Kakashi does take down Hydra Flick and Arcady does get the trade onto Kakashi. Does he thirst? Yes, he does. Takes down Endeavor. Now it's all down to Why So Serious, who is too busy medding up. Kakashi's dead. Why So Serious is the only one who's made it towards relative safety. The only team with two teams with 4 players up are the leaders and Team 20. Everyone else is just looking a little worse for the wear than the other team. And things have started to get really interesting. And look at that. Look at Why So Serious. The gods have smiled down upon this guy. No, he doesn't have boosters. There's just 1 first aid remaining on the person. And, well, very paltry meds, to say the least. He's going to upgrade, switch out for the level 1 vest. I mean, wise in case you're completely naked. But he should just chill. Dr. Camper and, KKL's team and Why So Serious, they don't have to move. They can literally chill. And look at that. Archangel, he spotted out Freco and everybody moving out. That's Poker F, by the way. And I like what Gwen is doing. Basically, what they're doing is clearing out the edge of the circle, making sure that they don't get, noticed anywhere. But, like I said, Why So Serious? Well, he's getting shot. Actually, Why So Serious is going to get pushed. This is going to get very interesting for him. 4 players. The pack leaders moving in nonetheless. These are the CS aim gods of the game. And so far, I don't think they know that Why So Serious is camped in a corner just biding his time. Nope, they have not the foggiest. And Why So Serious, he's not bothered. He's just playing for position at this point. And he's found himself a nice little corner to hide inside of while KKL's team gets pushed. I hate the observer on this game. And KKL. Okay, Pog nade right there. I think that should be Stale Boy going down. Stale Boy is 1 with the dirt. And 10 kills. And as I say that, notorious Chade. And KKL, he's healing up. He needs to heal up. Needs those sweet, sweet meds rushing, coursing through his veins, giving him hope. But, well, Gwen is not going to be able. Okay, I stand corrected. Gwen gets the kill. Gwen is still up though, but not for long. Dead he be. But look at Why So Serious. Let's just admire the trigger discipline and the patience of this guy. Look at him. Jug mein saap baste hain. Inko definitely saap daste hain. But as I say that, Werewolf, he's going to wipe out KKL squad. I just want to stick with him. I can't help it, right? I'm sorry, guys. I can't help it. This is just Too interesting for me. This is patience taken to the next level. Kaustubh K, will he stray into the crosshairs of Why So Serious? Oh, Why So Serious? It's time to die. I think Poker F has spotted him. No, he hasn't. Poker. What? What? Just shoot. Amen to that, brother. Oh, that's unfortunate. Does take some damage, but nothing really to write home about. But I think now he may have given away his position. I can't believe my own eyes. I mean, I really can't. I'm sorry. What? Does nobody see him? What am I watching? What? Okay. I mean, teams are falling all around and nobody's giving a rat's ass about the single snake in their backyards. Oh, Monka S, Pepe hands. And he's just nading at his heart's content and they don't know where they're getting naded from. This is hilarious, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, come on, guys. Guys, he's right there. You're staring at him. You're staring at him. What the hell? Oh my days. Okay, let's just Hydra flick with that AWM. He's doing work. Oh, Arcady, sexy headshots. And Kaustubh K does get taken down. Hydra flick and Arcady putting in the work. And Why So Serious still hasn't moved, ladies and gentlemen. He is there. He will not move an inch. Because why the F should he? Well, helmets are out. Kaustubh K is done for the game. And Arcady will get the kill. Arcady has put in some serious work, but I still am so curious. I mean, the name's Why So Serious, but right now he's just Omega LOL? I can't think of memes for this. This is literally Pepe Hands, Monka S, and Omega LOL all wrapped into one. Finally, Werewolf gets line of sight onto Hydra Flick. And there we go. Those are the kills that were necessary. And guess who's still alive? The hell, guys? I am become error. I am amazed and I am become error. Still hasn't moved, by the way. True trigger discipline. Now Werewolf in the zone needs to make it to safety. Will do so, just edging ever so close to death. But guess what? They've come third. 9-year-olds have come third. Just like that. You know, Why So Serious could have gone to take a dump and we wouldn't know. He's been that still. I mean, straight out of Madame Troussad's museum, wax museum, has been Why So Serious. Still hasn't made a sound. Nothing. Look at that. Just look at that. Can you see this? Well, Werewolf, he's all by his lonesome. 2 players moving in on him and he's going to unleash the spray. He's going to get 2 kills. He's going to almost get the 3rd, but Goomeister cleaning up his teammates' poop. And now Why So Serious? He has a genuine chance. He can literally go and win the game. He's come 2nd and he's going to go for the res. He's going to go for the kill. He's going to go for the spray down and he wins it. Ladies and gentlemen, Why So Serious? What have I just witnessed? This is PUBG history. This is taking Evermore and dialing it up to 101. The patience, the everything. Pog only squad, ladies and gentlemen. Wade's Gaming YT. Why So Serious? What the actual... I can't say it on stream, but you know what I'm trying to say. This has been an absolute maddening game of PUBG. And Arcady, 7 kills, 4 on VZ, 4 on Hydra Flick, all for nothing because the moment of this match has to go to Why So Serious. This is trigger discipline taken to the max, to the effing max. Oh my days. Well, I will head off, cool off, gush over this for at least 2 more hours, and come back in a little while to update you on the standings. What have I witnessed, ladies and gentlemen? This was PUBG history. Anyway, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be back after a short break. All right, guys. So after what can only be surmised and summarized as a crazy game of PUBG being clutched out in the most unlikeliest of manners, what in the hell did we just witness? Definitely one of the PUBG moments of the year. That is just being a snake, being taken to the infinity and beyond. Well, gushings aside, the final scores are in, and as expected, your top three teams Crimson is a late entrant, but Weekend Warriors, 61 points, comfortably ahead of the pack with 39 kills in 4 games. That's, well, almost 10 kills a game, which is nothing to scoff at. Coming in at number 1, 9-year-olds. Mr. Why so serious? Why so serious indeed? Well, with that clutch play, he's going to put his team back on second place. Well, they didn't finish first. They had 2 very good finishes and 1 not so good. And in the 4th game, they just killed it, quite literally killed it. They finish on second place with 24 kills in 4 games, averaging 6 per game with a grand total of 50 points. Then in at number 3 is Crimson, who finish with 30 kills and 39 points. Moving down from the podium, we have Noble Assassins in 4th place with 29 points. Then Genesis Esports, out of nowhere, coming in at the 5th position. Actually, too easy gaming. Just one good game. 22 kills. This final game where they came in 4th, I think, with 15 or 16 frags, insane number of kills. That's what puts them above the rest of the pack, and they finished in 6th place with 26 points. Great to see them. Great to have to be able to see them in the finals. Remember, guys, the teams that finish in the top 8 are the ones that are going to be playing in the finals next weekend. Tomorrow is going to be qualifier number 2. Then coming in at 7th is Hope Stars. This was a rather forgettable game for them. 3 out of their 4 players just dying in the blue zone. But hey, they still made a run for it towards the end and somehow managed to claw their way into a final spot. They finish in 7th with 24 points. Then we have Team Woody. That is Supermad, Woo Monster, Abhishek, and Mizo's squad. They come in taking the final spot for the grand finale next weekend with, again, 23 points on the board. With 23 points on the board. The team that finished in 9th is Enchanted Canted Boys. They also had 23 points. However, because of the kill difference, Team Woody had 3 more kills. So in case of a tie, it's the team that has the higher number of kills is the one that gets to qualify. So that's why Team Woody is in 8th position. So these are your first set of finalists. The next set of finalists will be determined after tomorrow's qualifier. Again, 4 maps, same format, Erangel, Miramar, Erangel, Miramar. And then after that, next weekend, we will have our grand finals. So don't go anywhere, guys. Stick around. Come back tomorrow. Subscribe, like, follow Talk Esports on Facebook and their other social media. Just, to stay up to date with all the latest happenings. And, yep, I will see you same place, same times tomorrow. So, yep, until then, bye-bye and have a great Saturday evening.